So let's understand with the example. So you create your option entry list, right? What options you want to do, and you have to prioritize them, right? I'm just giving example of 8 option entry on the list, but you don't restrict it to 8. At least put 20. You don't know what you will get and you don't know what you will not get, right? It is all dependent on others. So 999 option entries are possible, but at least I'm showing with example of 8, right? And for 8, how you have to enter. So once you log in, right, you will be seeing these options on the left, which says candidate option entry, worksheet, detailed option entry worksheet and all, right? And there also you see option entry example. So similar to example which I'm giving you here, you will get an example there, so that it will be helpful for you, right? So this is the what you have to create, and what you get is on the right side, which is the allotment and then the admission tab. So the first step one, right, you see in this, you have to go to the home page, and there you will get the candidates option entry, and that I have already shown. And within that candidates option entry, you will see college wise and course wise list. So two important thing is there, right? First you have to see college list, right? Then only you can select the college, which I mentioned in the column 1, and then the course list, which I mentioned in the column 2 when I was giving 8 option entries example, right? So also note that when you select college, there will be different type of colleges will be available, because KCET is not in only for engineering, but KCET also covers options for farm sciences, for B Pharma, for Pharma D, for architecture, for other courses as well. And you can select from mix of both, right? So there will be students who will select engineering and pharma both option entries, so that you have to understand. So this is what similar to which I said, you have option from medical colleges, engineering colleges, ISMH, agriculture college, veterinary colleges, food sciences college, pharma colleges, pharma lateral entry, or it's called pharma D. And you see all those options are displayed on the top. So if you see in the top bar, it's saying written medical, dental, ISMBH, engineering, architecture, food sciences, agriculture, BSc, veterinary science, and the other one, right? So you have to select engineering if you want to go and enter the engineering courses and the options list, right? Now remember the choices priorities which we have set. What we set, first option is UVCE computer science, you remember? So now when you select engineering on the top, and then you see the college name is University Vishwesvaraya College of Engineering, KR Circle, Bangalore. And within that there are 8 options like E001, AEAR and all. But since we said we want to do first option entry as UVCE CS, so you have to just go to the row number 4 and put 1 in front of that it will say that the UVCE CS has become the entry number 1. And second we said is a SKS JTI KR Circle College ECE branch, right? So put 2 in front of it. Next we selected few private college, right? So the course you selected is private aided, and you selected the college BMS College of Engineering, so you put 3 in front of the required course. So we said BMS College of Engineering, we will not get computer science and all other branches, but we have put in front of industrial management IM course. So E003 IM you put 3. So when you're putting this course options, right, like selecting course against college, then you have to so you can select many options, but you have to keep on doing a save so that you don't lose on the option entry, right? And then you continue with your option entry, then you put option entry 4 or the list priority 4 which you have set. Then now you move to the course which is a private unaided, right? And there you said you will again go back to architecture courses now. So what you have to do on the top is a step, you can see there is an architecture college list. You click on that, then only your architecture colleges will be visible. And we said from 5, 6, 7, 8 we will enter the architecture option. So if you see when you clicked on architecture on the top, it displayed UVCE architecture course, and then in front of that you have put 5. Then you went to Malnad College, you went to PDA College of Engineering, you have put 6 in front of that as we said. Then you went to Malnad College of Engineering, then architecture course AR, ET025AR, you put 7. And similarly, last option was RVCE architecture, so you went into front of that and you have put 8 in front of RVCE architecture. So that way you have created from mix of colleges from engineering and architecture, which you saw on the top of the screen. So same combinations you can use for another other set of programs which are there apart from engineering. Keep selecting on the tabs and keep putting the numbers, as many option entries you want, right? And then you can go to government engineering colleges also, like where, which is government engineering college Hassan, government engineering college Chikmagalur, government engineering college Chamarajnagar, and rest of the whole list is available there, and you have to save them. So that's very important that you have to click save button, and you should note that option just before the last date or time, whatever you saved becomes the final. So if you have, but before that you have a complete flexibility to edit this list 2 3 times or many times till the time last day. So server will record the last entry what you have saved just before the date of last date of submission of the option entries. And this will be applicable for both the mock rounds as well as all the subsequent rounds, which are round 1, round 2, round 3. So after the submission of the mock option entries, which is the first step, you will get the result of that mock allotment, and it will show that based on others preferences, others choice, out of 8 which one you will get, right? Since this was only mock round, the purpose of it that it will allow you to edit, so that you are prepare your modify your entries and give it the next shot, which will become the first round option entry. So you have option to modify the option entries. So I will explain now how to modify the option entries. So in simple terms, you see here step 1, go to modify or go to modify selected option window. There you will see that you can change the number and type, and I will show with the example how you can change the number and type. And then step 3, click the update button. So once you change, you have to click the update button, and then you have selected view option, and then you will see the new set of option entries after modification, and then only you have to submit those for the as a final entry for round 1, right? And I told you that once what you have submitted in the round 1 will become your final entry for round 2, round 3, right? Then you cannot change, but just after the mock entry you can change, because that is the purpose of doing a mock entry, is that you can modify the options, right? So this is how the modification will happen, right? So if you see on the top, for example, the table 1 what we did earlier, right? Similar to 8 option, right? You selected 6 option 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then you realize that that type set of is not correct. You add some more colleges as well as modify. So to modify, you can change the priority, right? So you see E001CS was first priority in the mock round, and that was UVC computer science. In front of that, on the left side table X, you have 1, but you decide now you want to move out, and that is not the correct thinking. You want to take BMS College of Engineering IM course as your first entry. So in the right side called table Y, you go and in front of E003 IM put 1, so that your IM BMS or IM course becomes 1. Similarly, you can modify all your option entries from the list what you have created in the mock round. Also, you can add new options, since it is only mock round. Up to mock round to first round, addition is allowed, right? Because you have not even allotted anything, and because that allotment of round 1 has yet to happen. Now the next step is you want to delete the option. Similar to what you have done for modifying, you have to delete the option. Again, you have to go to the steps which says delete options, then select and open the window, and then whatever option you want to delete, in front of that option you have to put 0. So 0 means delete. You are not giving it any priority number. So that is the way how you delete the options. You have to add 0 in front of all the options which you are wanted to delete, right? And And then the last step is you can print option report, right? So whatever you have modified, whatever you have added, and whatever you have deleted in the mock round after the mock round result, and that will be available now for the first round option entry, right? But you can take that your print out option report, and you see it may be possible that from 8 which was in the mock round entry, you have now 12 offers. Out 8 you continued with the reordering, but 4 you added new. So I have explained you complete option entry procedure, how to add option, how to modify option, how to delete option, and how to take a printout of the options, right? So that is this video all about, and thank you for watching, and please do like and subscribe this channel to get similar updates, and with more examples I'll cover the option entry as well as the complete counseling process, including document verification and the college reviews which you have already seen. Thank you for watching and have a great day.